How's everybody doing this morning? Today is Tuesday, and we are about to go for a run. It is 8:33. Um, the plan for today is to run up to the Queensboro Bridge and try to see if we can get across that and go to Roosevelt Island. Yeah, I tried to do this I don't know, 5 weeks ago maybe, actually this summer, and the pedestrian crossing was closed. It was closed, I swear. But one of my friends, I actually just saw yesterday on Strava that he ran across it like magic. So maybe there's two pedestrian crossings. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be under construction still. But anyway, I'm gonna go check it out. I unfortunately cannot. I've decided I cannot bring the GoPro, just because it's really really hot today. Like the high is like 97. I don't know what it is right now, but it's already pretty hot. And I want to carry water with me because it's gonna be, if I actually do make it to Roosevelt Island, a slightly longer run. Not super long, but like slightly longer, depending on how far I go on it. And yeah, I just think I should have water. So I don't know if I'll be able to get footage this time. Maybe sometime in the future, later this fall, if I run on it again, which I'm sure I will, if I make it. And yeah, then we'll get some clips. But I'll talk about some other stuff once I get back, with what's been going on with training, how I'm feeling. About 2.5 weeks out from race day. It is August 25th. We've got till September 12th. Before that, the race of all races of my career. But yeah, so I'll see you shortly. Hey everybody, so we are back in my abode, and like I said, I did not bring the camera with me on the run today, but I will tell you that it went pretty well. I'm still working on keeping the cadence up, which has been going actually really good, and I've been able to run a lot more quickly than I normally would when my cadence is slower, without actually feeling like I'm exerting myself too much, which is awesome. For because like I don't know, I don't feel like I'm straining my body a lot, pretty much, but I'm able to like go 30-40 seconds faster on a lot of these runs per mile. The only problem is that I do find it difficult to actually go slowly when I'm running at that sort of cadence. So even if I might be feeling a little tired when I'm like warming up, then I try to get the cadence up, and at first I might be able to get like a cadence up to like 155 and 160, while staying low at like 8:30 pace. But like before long, I just looked down at my watch, and I'm down around 8 minutes or faster, which is nice. But like also, I want to make sure I'm not straining my muscles and tendons too much. So I'm gonna keep working on that and see if I can get down running slowly while also keeping the cadence up as well as more quickly. So here's the route from today, anyway. You got just ran straight north on First Ave, super easy, all the way up to maybe like 60th. I'm not exactly sure. It looks like 60th, yeah. Street, and then cross over the Queensboro Bridge. It's about 1.3 miles across, and then kind of meandered around here in Queens until I found my way to the Roosevelt Island Bridge. And this is just a nice little quick bridge, super easy to get across, and then did a lap around the north end. It was actually really cool. I'll have to bring my camera next time I go, because there's like a cool little lighthouse at the tip here. And at one point, a seagull, I swear to God, when I was rounding this lighthouse, and I was just kind of moving at that point, I was feeling it pretty good. This cool looking seagull just sitting on the ledge, it just like was looking at me and then just kind of like nodded, gave me a little "what's up," and I gave it a little "what's up" back. So that was kind of nice. And it was also beautiful out there. It was a nice breeze on an otherwise really hot morning. So yeah, that was all around good experience. And I just hopped on the subway back over and back down. Super easy. So that was cool. But I figured, since I'm here and I don't have any run to show from today or yesterday, that I would just show some of the stretches I've been doing to practice some of the some hill training that I've been doing. So I'm getting my quad strength up to get ready for these hills that I'm gonna have to face in a little over 2 weeks here, because obviously the runs like this where what was my elevation? 280 feet. That's much more than average, I would say. I mean, Central Park has a little bit of hills. If I do a full lap, it's probably like 400, not even, maybe 300 feet in Central Park. But 280 for this, just because of crossing the Queensboro Bridge, there's some elevation there. Otherwise, really flat in Manhattan and all of New York City for sure. So there are some other things you can do, believe it or not, to get your legs ready for hills. And that doesn't just mean stairs, because I don't like doing stairs. I think it's a little dangerous, and I try to avoid doing them. Once in a while, I have run up to I live on the 20th floor of this building, so once or twice I've run up to my floor after a run, but like that's just it's not fun. It's not safe, so I try to avoid that. But there are some other things you can do with relatively cheap equipment if you have lying around, or if you can find on Amazon. So one of the main things that I'm doing like almost every day when I'm just sitting here, like if I'm like watching lectures and not taking notes or something, or whatever, watching YouTube, whatever it may be, a lot of times I'll just stand up and use this little inflatable disc, not completely inflated, and balance on this, and that's to get some of the ligaments and tendons, I guess mainly the tendons, and my ankles to be stronger, so that when I'm running on rocky terrain, which I will undoubtedly be doing, I don't tear something or break a bone or anything like that. And to do that, what I do is just step on the ball or disc with one foot, and then kind of just go back and forth on my ankle. Like I'm just doing this myself, just kind of pushing myself off balance and recovering back and forth. And I'll kind of do this for, I don't know, well, I've gotten better at it over time, but a couple of minutes or something, and then switch legs. You can see I'm wearing all my compression stuff right now. These are actually both new, these compression sleeves and socks that I just got. I had to get new socks because I lost one sock of two different pairs when I washed my clothes 2 weeks ago somehow. I don't know how that's possible, but I did. And compression sleeves are something I've been trying to get for a long time, and then finally got around to doing it. So this is only the second day I've had them, so I think, I'm hopeful that they're helping. They feel pretty nice. So we'll see. But anyway, otherwise, what I might be doing while I'm on here, I'll do like I'll show you. I'll do like some balancing like that. I might just push myself around. A little bit of this, maybe that. Just all this other stuff. Try to stay on the disc better than that. I might do some squatting to get some quad work in there. But you get the gist of it. So I'll do that for a few minutes, at least once a day, if not multiple times a day, on each leg. And I think that's really helped my ankles feel more secure when I've been running on rocky terrain. There's been a lot of close calls where I'll step on a rock and my foot will be completely perpendicular to the ground before I recover, which you see that happen to a lot of people when they might sprain their ankle. They're hiking or something, but I've been, have not had any issues. And I think this has been a large part of the reason why. So that's number one. Another thing I'll do to really challenge the quads, this I haven't been doing as often, but I'm starting to do it more now as we get a little closer, and I'm getting a little more nervous about these hills, is put both feet on the disc, get situated there, get some space, get them both on the edge of the disc, which I hopefully you can see more or less. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of crouch down like so, and just kind of go back and forth, kind of the same way I did with one foot. But here, since I'm crouching, it's not as much about balance. You need a little bit of balance, but that's not the main thing that you're testing here. You've got a little bit of tension on some of these lateral tendons on the outside of either ankle, but mainly it's on the quads. You're just doing quad strength. It's pretty much like an exercise for get the side. It's pretty much an exercise for moguls, like a skier. Like if you're doing moguls, you're kind of balancing on your quads and just going back and forth, up and down, and just do this for like a minute or two, and it starts to burn real fast, I can tell you. So you can see once in a while I lose my balance and I stand up real quick, but you can even ski a little bit, do a little bit of that side to side action, and that gets the quads burning. So that's number 2. That's like the main, like, I would say the most strenuous like quads exercise I can do in my room. So this disc, awesome. Would recommend. You can find them for like $15 on Amazon. Really pretty cheap to find something. You don't have to have this exact one. I think they're probably mostly the same. And then the last thing is, I'm just so fortunate. This probably most people don't have, but I happen to have a massive exercise ball, medicine ball, that my roommate had. So this is not mine. I think he just brought it here during the pandemic, from his home. And this has been pretty helpful too. A good way to get a different kind of exercise. So what I'll do with this is pretty straightforward. It's just squats, more or less, to help keep those quads going. So I'll just squat down and then up. The up part is, I don't know, just get a little arm workout in. Not really necessary. But do a bunch of these. This is only 20 pounds, so it's not too hard. But after you do like 25 or 30, you feel it for sure on the legs and the back. Definitely a good one, especially if you're alternating with this balancing disc here. So I'd say those are the main strengthening exercises I do. I mean, I already showed you the exercises I do for strengthening the arch of my foot. And then, of course, I do a lot of rolling with this nice foam roller. It's kind of multi-purpose. Has like the trigger points, it's these nice divots, and then also has flat parts for more sensitive areas, like where there's not as much muscle and it hurts a little bit more, like maybe my, like the medial portion of my shin here. That's always like a part that hurts me to roll, but I gotta do it. But I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's working, and we're gonna see if if I'm ready when race day comes. Because fitness, you can't get past fitness. You can't lie to it. At the end of the day, gonna be out there on that trail, anywhere from 5 to 4.5 to 8 hours. So, and that's all just gonna depend how long I can, push myself at a decent clip, and whether I bonk, because I could go out too fast, I could not be fit enough, combination of both. There's a lot of factors at play, but I'm hopeful that we'll be close to the 5-hour mark. That's the goal. So I'm going to keep doing these exercises for hit them pretty hard for another week and a half. Try to watch nutrition, get some more good running in. I think we might do a little bit of a speed workout tomorrow, just for some more information, kind of like I did last week before my long run, which I hadn't been doing before, but I think since now I'm just about hitting the point where I'm going to want to start tapering soon, I think it'd be nice to do at least one more good, like, sort of mini speed workout. I've been doing a lot of threshold running, kind of at that like 160 to 175 heart rate range, but I haven't been up in the 180s very much at all, which I didn't really plan to either. But I think doing 1 or 2 workouts in that territory would be good. So, and I'm hoping, I ordered a new pair of running shoes, which I will show you guys tomorrow. that will be a little bit better for that sort of speed workout than the ASICS Glide Ride, which I love the Glide Ride. Don't get me wrong, but they're more of a medium to long run shoe at heart, or an easy day shoe, but they're not really built for extremely quick running. So that's the plan anyway. But yeah, I'll bring the camera to that one, just so I can show you guys. Not that there's gonna be a ton to show. It's gonna be a track workout, but just so you can get a glimpse of it, if that's what I end up doing. And yeah, until then.